Hello and welcome back to the channel. This week we're staying at Dunrobin Cottages, located just outside Golspie on Scotland's famous North Coast 500 route. Our cottage sits peacefully on a working farm in the northeast of the country. It's perfectly located to explore the jaw-dropping Dunrobin Castle, which is a very short walk away at the end of the road. A 4-minute drive away is the town of Golspie, sat in the shadow of Ben Vraggy, which overlooks the town and can be identified by the large statue of the 1st Duke of Sutherland sat on top of the hill. The cottage has a cosy living room which is bigger than it looks on camera, complete with a log burner. There is a spacious kitchen diner complete with everything that you require, and on our arrival there was a welcome pack waiting for us. The bathroom felt modern while still fitting in with the farmhouse feel, and I loved the design on the floor tiles. Going up the stairs there are 2 bedrooms either side of the staircase. One was arranged as 2 singles and the other has a king size bed. Hello, so we've arrived at Shepherd's Cottage and it's absolutely beautiful. Place is really cosy, proper sort of countryside cottage sort of feel about it, which is perfect for where we are. It's been a long day. It's a 4-hour drive for the house, plus we stopped in Inverness, got some shopping, got a bite to eat and stuff, and broke the travel up a bit for the baby. We've got him down to bed now, so my priority is I'm going to go and get myself a whiskey, I'm going to get the fire lit, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Good morning. So it's Saturday morning. We've got up and we've had some breakfast. In the cottage when we arrived last night there was a welcome pack and it had some fresh eggs and some black pudding from, I think the butcher's called Robert Grant in Golspie. It's some of the best black pudding I've ever had. Highly recommended. So if you're ever in the North Coast 500 route, you'll be passing by, make sure you swing past there to get some supplies. We've now came out and literally a 3-minute drive, it's probably complete laziness even driving to be honest, is Dunrobin Castle, which is stunning, absolutely stunning. The castle is closed or I would be taking you inside for a look about. I've managed to get some drone footage and take a wee walk around the gardens. It's right on the coast as well, so you can see the water, so it's the perfect place to come for a nice wee walk. There's snow on the ground and stuff, but it's about 10 degrees, so it's actually relatively warm. I've got the wee man in his backpack and he's gabbing away as well. So aye, incredible. I believe it is rumoured, or I don't know if it's even a fact, but it's rumoured that this castle inspired Disney's castle, and you can kind of see the resemblance, to be fair. I would like to go in and do the tour on it, but it is closed. It looks really nice inside. You can follow them on Instagram and stuff. So aye, that's what we've been doing this morning so far, coming a walk along here, blowing the cobwebs off, which is really nice. And I think we're just going to take the day easy, maybe go find another couple of wee walks about, so let's see what we got up to today. Dunrobin Castle is the most northerly of Scotland's great houses and the largest in the Northern Highlands with 189 rooms. Dunrobin Castle is also one of Britain's oldest continuously inhabited houses, dating back to the early 1300s, home to the Earls and later the Dukes of Sutherland. Dunrobin Castle is open to the public for the 1st of April to the 31st of October, where you can get access to the inside of the castle, the gardens, and you can even enjoy a falconry show. Hello, so it's been a couple of years since we were at Dunrobin Castle. The baby was due his afternoon nap, so we just came and parked up at Golspie Beach car park and just sat for a couple of hours while he had his nap. It was really nice actually, just being sat by the sea, listening to the water, looking at the birds go past. Very relaxing. I don't know if you can quite make out, but there's a cormorant there and there's a load of eider ducks going about. It's not a massive beach, that's kind of the lot of it there, but it was a nice wee walk all the same. And again, I don't know if you can quite make out, but that's where the van is parked, just there. It's got 4 spaces for camper vans, which is really handy. There's public toilets nearby, there's bins to empty your rubbish. It's also a campsite in Golspie as well, so it's perfect for the North Coast 500. It's right on the route, so if you are coming through, definitely stop by. It's fish and chip shop, there's a Chinese hotel and stuff. Also up here on the hill, I think that's like the Duke of Sutherland's monument up there. Don't really know too much about it, to be perfectly honest with you. I'll maybe look it up when I get back to the cottage later on. Looks really nice, and it looks like it might actually be a decent wee walk up there. I don't know if I'll fit it in, just because I want to spend time with the family while I'm here as well. Plan for the rest of the day is a bit of a lazy one, don't really have much going on. Going to go back to the cottage and just chill with the family, have some dinner, get the log burner on because I absolutely love him. I can probably just watch a bit of Saturday night TV. So that's pretty much it. I think tomorrow I'm going to try and get out a bit of a walk and see a few more local sites. There's a walk to a bit of a waterfall, which I think is called the Big Burn Walk, if I remember right. So I think that'll be on the agenda tomorrow, and just kind of more relaxing. A lot of these trips, particularly this time of year when it is winter, I don't line up loads and loads of stuff to do, because number one, there's loads of places are closed, like the castle that we've seen today, and number two, a lot of the time it's freezing, so can't be bothered being outside for too long, especially with the baby. So I'll catch up with you whatever we do this evening, and if not, then tomorrow morning. I then enjoyed a walk along the beach, listening to the waves lap the shore before returning back to the cottage, enjoying more whisky by the fire. The next morning I got up and made some of the black pudding for the welcome pack to fuel me up before heading out to explore more of the local area. This black pudding comes from the local butcher Robert Grant and is the best I've ever tasted, even better than the Stornoway black pudding. Good morning. So it is Sunday morning. I've came out a 4-minute drive for the cottage to Big Burn Walk. It's a relatively short walk. There's some waterfalls and stuff along the way. Walk Highlands, if you're not familiar with what Walk Highlands is, it's a website. They've also got an app, and it basically gives you routes, ratings, times, distances. It walks all over Scotland. It isn't just limited to the Highlands. It's a great resource if you're looking to get out and about in the outdoors. This rates this is very, very easy. It said it's 3 kilometres or 1.75 miles, and it should take roughly an hour. I'll probably take a bit longer because I'll be stopping for some video footage and all that nonsense, but it's got a wee car park. You can see the van just as you sort of come into Golspie from the Dunrobin Castle side of the town. Aye, and this is it. Welcome to Big Burn. So let's take a wee wander through here and see what it's like. So this is just an example of the instructions for Walk Highland. It basically tells you that you'll come to this point and there'll be a route up the hill to the skating pond, or a route to the falls and to stick left. It seems dead basic because here there's a clear sign, but if you don't know that stuff you might know what way to take, and also not everywhere you go has a clear sign like here, so sometimes it's just a marker in the environment, but very, very handy to make sure that you don't go up there and you stay your own path and go here. So aye, enjoying it so far. Very easy walk. I think there's some steeper bits towards the end and some slopes, but as it currently is, very, very easy. So there you go. I don't even know if you can hear me, but it's very, very impressive. Great wee walk, no challenging in the slightest. There we are. Well, there we go. I don't know how much you actually heard when I was at the falls. I was basically just saying very, very impressive. I've really enjoyed this walk. Very, very short. I think the Walk Highlands route takes you a circular route, which is the whole 3 kilometres or 1.75 miles. I've basically just went to the falls and turned back again because it's a nice walk. In terms of difficulty, not difficult in the slightest. I'm very unfit. There has been small kids, people with small dogs, and everybody's getting on just fine. The biggest challenge so far is the ice on that, but that's obviously not going to be here year round. I think the Walk Highlands route, I think that is maybe a circular route. I might be wrong. It basically tells you at the end to go up steep steps. I've never done that, so I think it's actually shorter than the 3 kilometres or 1.75 miles, because I've just came straight back on the route that I came. But fantastic. 4 minutes drive for the Shepherd's Cottage. You have 3 minutes drive to Dunrobin Cottage, so you've got amazing things right on your doorstep in Golspie. Massively underrated in my opinion. Definitely worthwhile spending a bit of time. If you're doing an off course 500, book into the cottage, or if you're in your van there's a campsite nearby. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Plan for the rest of the day. It's Sunday, so we don't have very much on. One of the other factors is there's a storm due in this evening. I think winds have to get up to sort of 50-60 mile an hour gusts later on tonight, overnight and into tomorrow. So I think we're pretty much just going to hunker down. We'll go back, get some dinner, play with the baby, chill and watch some TV. This is my favourite thing to do when I come to these places. No massive agendas, just relaxing, getting out, getting some fresh air and spending plenty of time with the family. So I don't really know if I'll catch up with you much more tonight. Maybe show you me making dinner. It's not exactly going to be fine dining, or maybe just show you me lighting the fire and stuff. I know that's a bit of a reoccurring theme on here, but I just absolutely love it. A fire and a whiskey, what more do you want? So that's the plan for the day. Let's see what we got up to, and I'll catch up with you whenever I catch up with you. So I've gone back to the cottage and I've got this wee rascal. We're just going to walk just down to the end of this lane, but in the field across the road is a couple of horses, and that's one of his favourite animals. So going to take him down and hopefully we can get them to come up and see us and get a wee look at them. But the cottage is, I think I got some drone footage anyway that I might have already shown, but it's right in the middle of a farm, which I love. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So you've got horses, and there was pheasants and stuff running about yesterday. There is some sheep in that field down there, and I think that's absolutely class. So let's see if we can get these horses to come out to us. They more than likely won't, but we'll get him a wee bit of fresh air anyway before the storm kicks in later on. James, what do the sheep say?
Ba ba.
Ba ba.
Ba ba.
That's right, good boy.
Ba ba ba.
Yeah, they're there.
Ba ba ba.
I love this backpack. You can just hear him chatting away behind you, talking absolute nonsense and hitting me in the back of the head with his toys. Class. So I've managed to find the horses. Hiya. Hiya, horses. Hiya. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Say bye bye, horses. Bye bye. All done.
Done.
All done. Bye bye.
Done.
There we go. That was good fun. Got to see the horses, feed them some carrots. So I think that's it. Just back to the cottage. It was a very short walk out. Go back there, get dinner on and get the fire on and get ready for the wind coming the night. So I'm just walking back to the cottage and I noticed the sign for Dunrobin Castle train station, which is handily right across the road from Dunrobin Castle. But it's a wee bit unique. This train station doesn't have regular stops. You need to request the train to stop using either that kiosk, or if that isn't available, by raising your hand like a taxi. And it's a beautiful wee station as well. You can see the old sign here in the building, and it's beautiful. So a wee bit unusual, and it's got a plaque up here telling you, to boost the local economy, the third Duke planned and financed the railway from Golspie to Helmsdale, opened on the 16th of May 1871. And it says here Prince Charles, he came here as well in 2021 to mark the 150th anniversary, and obviously he's the king now as well. So aye, wee bit quirky, wee bit unusual. This is why I like getting out and about on foot, walking around. You sort of sometimes just stumble on wee things like this, but definitely back to the cottage this time. Gonna go and get dinner and get the fire on. We go. I'll see you there. So we're back in the cottage, all shivered, salted. I've got half of the van packed away for the morning. Now my favourite bit of the night, getting the fire lit. Absolutely love this. My next house has to have a log burner in it. It's an absolute must. They're so good, especially at this time of year, and especially when there's a storm coming down outside. So that's pretty much it for the night. So in the morning we're up and away relatively early. As I say, there's going to be a storm the night into tomorrow, really high winds, so we want to just start making our way down the road as soon as possible. So get up, get breakfast and go. I'm going to try and stop at Robert Grant Butcher's. I know I keep going on about this place because of this black pudding, but it's so good. And my theory is if the black pudding's that's good, hopefully their haggis is even better. So I'm going to pop in there in the morning, hopefully grab a few bits for going home. So aye, I'm going to just enjoy this fire, couple of beers, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Hello, good morning. So it's time to set off and go home. It's Monday morning now. Had the most incredible stay. I want to say a big thank you to Eleanor for Dunrobin Cottages for getting in touch and asking us to come along and stay at the Shepherd's Cottage. Place is incredible. They've got 6 cottages in total to pick, so there's something to suit absolutely everybody, including places that allow dogs to come and stay as well. While we've been here, Storm Aisha has been on, and it's honestly been the perfect place to sort of hole up and just be cosy while it's sort of raging outside. For the minute we arrived on Friday night, there was snow everywhere, it was really cold, it was dark. The minute we walked in the door, we just felt sort of comfortable and at home. I loved it, don't want to leave. Particularly love this sort of country style kitchen with the Belfast sink, the colours and everything else. Also love, all around the house you've got different sort of paintings of farmyard animals and stuff. I kind of want to take a couple of them home with me. This is perfect. Anybody want to come explore this part of the world, fantastic. The North Coast 500 route is obviously literally right outside the end of the farm road, so it's perfect for anybody coming up here. You've got Dunrobin Castle literally at the end of the road. You've got that big burn walk. You've got Golspie just down the road as well. Everything's so close. You could genuinely walk if you wanted. We've been a wee bit lazy just with the weather and using the van, but it's been incredible. It's about 4 hours for Glasgow, there or thereabouts. But I can't recommend it enough. I'll put all the links below. Just click on that if you want to book it. And if you do come here, tag me, let me know, because it's fantastic and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. Like, subscribe, comment what you want to see coming up this year. I'm going to try and be much better at getting my videos uploaded sort of quicker, rather than having loads and loads bunched up and still to come out months and months later. So catch you on the next one.